Hello there, it's Abhinav Nerola. I'm back here with my new video. Guys, just before the all-important World Test Championship finale, New Zealand are all set to play a two-match test series against England and obviously in England as virtual warm-ups for the biggest picture. Let's preview the first test. Do like, share and comment down below. Subscribe to my channel as well. On 2nd of June 2021, the Lord's Cricket Ground London is going to host this encounter. The Mecca of cricket, in other words, is renowned to host matches that assist both pacers and batsmen that are attacking in nature. The natural surfaces of the Lords are quite helpful for those pacers that are good in moving the ball laterally either off the air or off the deck, as those pitches usually contain a lot of moisture and adequate grass in and on them. Plus, the expected overcast environment might help for such pacers to some more extent. The batsmen that prefer to play attacking cricket may also succeed out there, as the ground has value for shots due to the presence of true pitches. It would really haunt any team's intentions if they get to bat first on a true and fresh pitch of the Lords that is expected to offer heavy movement courtesy overcast conditions. Plus, true pitches as such don't really deteriorate even if the match reaches up to the last over of the final day. Hence, do expect the toss winning side to opt to field first. England: Dom Sibley, Rory Burns, Jack Crawley, Joe Root captain, Ollie Pope, Dan Lawrence, James Bracey wicketkeeper, Jack Leach, Craig Overton, Mark Wood and James Anderson. England have risked big time once again by going very rigid with their rotation policies against the full strength New Zealand side that is looking to build massive momentum and confidence level ahead of the WTC finale on the back of a series win against England in England. No Stokes, Butler, Bess and possibly Broad for this clash courtesy of the rotation policies seems absolutely illogical to me while facing the number 2 ranked test side. Anyways, it's a brilliant opportunity for the expected backups to showcase what they've got. A very respected English correspondent of ESPN Cricinfo had mentioned in a video that Bracey is a very highly rated player in the English circuit, hence he is expected to feature ahead of Billings and Hamid, another expected future superstar in the test arena. The likes of Rory, Jack and Ollie hadn't had the best of series last time around, hence they would look to regenerate their form this time around. The legendary English fast bowler Stuart Broad, who walks into any international test side, is also expected to sit out just for the sake of some illogical rotation policies. New Zealand: Tom Blundell, Tom Latham, Kane Williamson captain, Ross Taylor, Henry Nicholls, BJ Watling wicketkeeper, Mitchell Santner, Kyle Jamieson, Tim Southee, Neil Wagner and Trent Boult. New Zealand are looking to stamp their authorities in the World Test arena by beating England in England and India to follow up in the finals of the World Test Championship on the back of the confidence that they shall look to build against the Englishmen. Well, that's not such an easy task. Beating England in England and the number 1 ranked test side on any track consecutively is an absolute freak. But let me tell you that only New Zealand has that capability to do so at this point in time among all other test playing nations. They have nominated their best possible squad to do so in my view. Plus, England have assisted them with some illogical rests. Time to take their first big foot in on the back of the complete fast bowling unit that they have. Plus, their batters that have batted across the toughest of pitches in New Zealand are also expected to cope up with the bowling friendly surfaces of England. Honestly, I really am backing New Zealand to whitewash this English side in this series due to the difference in quality and experience that the sides possess. The conditions of England are similar to that in New Zealand when it comes to pitches and grounds in my view. Hence, I am expecting New Zealand to begin this series with a win. Take care.